let's get this one underway then. We're at
Who do you
China.
think
It
will be
is
on the podium
tier
today?
3. Oh, that's a tough one, mate. I predicted last week that Dan would be on the podium.
Yeah, I'm also like thinking about Dan or Ouija.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are going to be...
There's already a Haas coming out of the pits, and it's Koji H.
Ooh. Already.
Already, yeah,
Very eager.
getting out early.
Very, very eager. We've got a full grid, which is wonderful as well.
It is, it's gonna make for
Absolutely
some
perfect.
great content, isn't it now?
Absolutely amazing.
Both
There's
Haas are out
17
and
in
the
tier
Red Bull
4,
coming
so
out too.
you got to watch out for the guys that are on the lower traction control, because as I've just experienced, it's extremely hard, this track. I had no practice, and it is a very, very hard track to get right. So many traction zones, and also so many fast corners as well, and medium speed. So you got to watch yourself around this track.
And like a lot of people are coming out of the pits now, so everyone is gonna put in their best lap pretty soon. So let's see how everything goes.
Yeah, so it's going to be Koi H that's going to be the first person in that Haas to set a lap time. Someone's spun, have they?
Yes, that's in turn
Someone's
2
spinning.
or 4.
That Studio's spinning. It was one of the Mercedes. It's either Studios or Eli.
Oh, and also later,
Don't know.
there's another one who's spun. I think it's
Lamb. No, he's just getting out of the way. He wants to be at the back.
and the Red Bull spun, and it is the Red Bull of Lamb.
Yeah, no, I think he was just getting out of the way for everyone. He wants to be at the back.
Let's go on board with Cody's first lap.
Yes, he is looking to put on a show here today. He's shown some decent pace in the past, looking to get himself going again, looking to put himself further and further up the grid as he goes along. Watch out for Demolition Dan, the winner of race 1. He was pressured right till the end of the race by Jackson. Jackson not racing today. He cannot take part. So this will help Demolition Dan out a lot as Koi goes wide then through that corner there. Has a little lift off through the corner that you can just about take flat. You've got the right setup for it, but not quite. Hello, Jaden. We've got two guys supporting the Red Bull Academy in the chat. Who else is going to support different academies? At the moment, Red Bull have got the best fans.
Indeed, Red Bull is on top. Ooh, yeah, no. And
oh, he spun it.
Goes round. Yeah, that's a very tricky corner. You need to like really watch your traction because you can spin out so easily.
You've almost got to be a granny round there during the race. It's like you've just got to be so careful. Any
yes,
tiny
you do.
mistake
You do.
will
You really
throw
do.
you off. If you go too wide into the entry and take too much speed, or if you don't take enough.
And it's
you're
a
spinning.
McLaren round. Also, it's Scorpion. Skyen. Sorry, Skyen. And he spun.
I think there was another spinner there as well.
Yes, there's a Red Bull.
Possibly?
There's a Red Bull once again
No.
around. It's Lamb. Lamb is once again around in the same corner.
Yeah, could you unplug and replug your mic in? Because,
Oh, it's Echo.
Yeah, you're like really weird noises coming out your mic. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Luke goes fastest then. He's the first person to complete a proper lap. Beats his teammate by 18 seconds there. His teammate not doing a proper lap after that spin. Yeah, Lamb has completely lost his front wing. There's no way he's doing a proper lap here. As Demolition Dan has set a fastest first sector. He's looking fast at the moment. Yeah, it should be now, yeah. I think so.
Well, I missed the lap.
Who else is commentating? It's Dego.
Hello.
Man Dego, tier 5.
It
Tier 5
is.
Dego.
Yeah.
Oh, and is it Social Mute has spun.
Did he?
Yeah, he spun on the final corner.
Oh.
Very odd place to spin. But I guess he's just trying to get the best run down to the line, and he's just spun it.
Let's see who.
Has he got any wing damage there?
And
Don't think so.
next one over the line will be Jody. Let's see how Stan does. Oh, Never mind, what's it outlet? That's a
Watching
McLaren.
out for Demolition Dan at the moment. He is absolutely flying. He set a purple sector 1. Don't know how good he was in sector 2. But now coming through the final corner. What
Let's see,
time
what will
be
it
for
give
Demolition Dan?
him?
He activates the DRS.
Looks like a very good lap. And it will bring him pole with a
that's beautiful.
130.8. That's an awesome lap from Demolition Dan.
4 tenths faster than Lugdalen, who is currently on a slow lap. Coy then goes second. He's showing his pace now after a spin on the first lap. Showing his pace, and Ruiz goes even faster. Ruiz joins his teammates in the 130s. And look how good the Ferrari Academy are doing.
Well, if they could get to this 1-2, that would be awesome.
Well, the Ferrari Academy as well, because Haas are part of that. A1 is chosen perfectly.
If they can finish like this in the race also, it will like bring bridge points to the Constructors' Championship and make it hard for teams to regain positions.
Very, very hard. Zach, the boss has spun.
Yeah. I think like that's the corner most people have trouble with, and Demolition Dan invalidates his lap.
He won't be happy, but he's still on the top of the standings at the moment.
He's
got a tier 4 driver.
Oh, there's the Mercedes who spun in the final corners. Ooh. Oh, that's gotta be
Eli.
It
Eli.
is. Yeah.
He's just dropped down to tier 3. He was tier 2 last week, but he didn't feel confident in it, so decided to drop down. Oh, Ruiz deciding to do some lawn mowing there. He spun. Must have.
And there's an Aston Martin going slow on the final straight.
Oh, that's not good.
That's Keep Piper.
He's just...
He's on his out lap. He's just...
Yeah, I think that he was just setting himself up for his lap, getting himself some space. And
let's see.
Get himself ready for his fast lap.
I'm having my eyes on Kopi now as he's like almost finishing his out lap, and let's see what he can bring to the table.
Kopi looking for a good performance. Hasn't had too much time to practice this week, but is hopeful. We've got multiple tier 4 drivers in this race then, coming up for just this one. So you've got Lamb, Skyon, and Astrojet, all in tier 4. So trying to show what they can do in a higher tier. Skyon couldn't quite make the last race, so he hasn't had the same practice the other two tier 4.
Oh, and that's someone coming out of the pits blocking Kopi. Oh, that's
a shame.
Yeah.
Nothing can be done.
There's nothing that we could do about that. It's just coming out, and the pit lane is just right on the entry of the corner. No one's at fault for this one.
Just unlucky. There's nothing they can
do. It must be very disappointing for Kopi.
Yeah, but I think he doesn't have enough fuel. Geordie's down across the line. He goes into... He's 4 seconds slower than his best. Eli just coming out the pits now as well, trying to improve on his previous time.
We have like four of the Ferrari Academy at the top, do they now?
Sky spun. Not Skyon spun.
Skyon spun.
That's turn 1.
Ooh, and there's a Red Bull. Oh my god, and that's some... No, that wasn't. Lamb almost crashes it into Skyon.
Yeah, he did. He's lost part of his front wing, I believe.
Oh, did they touch?
Keep Piper up into 3rd place. That's a wonderful lap from the Martin driver. And he split the 2 teams.
Luigi comes back out of the pits to see if he could improve on his previous lap. Now in P13, what could he bring on his next lap?
Koppel also looking to improve, just starting his lap now as someone has spun. Is that Eli? Or Eli has spun?
It is. Okay, now as Kopi goes off for his actual lap, we'll see. And he goes into the pits. Kopi pits.
He might have got some damage from that. Actually, he might have just tapped the other car's rear end, or might not have had enough fuel.
Ooh, and that's Skyon around on the corner for the final straight. It's a corner like the long one. It's like the one that everybody struggles with. I think just because like they put on too much power, and they get wheel spin because that part of the track, like the car easily spins around, and he goes straight off the track.
I think he's trying to crash himself out.
I don't think so. Maybe
He's failed.
he tried doing something, but like,
No, because he didn't get any wing damage there, so he didn't try and
he
trying to
didn't.
get out of the way of people. So
Maybe.
he's having to pit now because he's run out of fuel, so might have just been getting out of the way. So if he doesn't do a Hamilton, no, he hasn't. They've actually removed that gravel that was on the outside of that turn,
Yeah.
going into the pits because of Hamilton.
Did they now? Like, did it because he got stuck?
Yeah, because he got stuck. They removed the gravel and it's now tarmac. Quite interesting. They were like, we'll remove it. We'll be nice.
Let's see how MFS does.
Mute did his first lap on the mediums, now on the softs, and he's a second up in sector 1 and 2. He'll need a massive difference in the final sector, but he did spin, remember, on that last lap.
Yeah.
So, what time would it be for him as he's activates the DRS, crossing the line? He goes fast!
He goes pole position for Social Mute at a 130.6. That's a great lap. Let's see if anyone can top that. NFS now pitting. I thought he was going to finish that lap. Oh, he almost spins around. And there's a Red Bull who spun, and that is Dubsy. On the final corner he spun. I think he took a bit too much on the curb on the exit and just spun the car around.
He must have done. But he's going again, he's starting his lap.
I think he...
Oh,
yeah, no,
Zach.
the tires are burning.
Zach's out!
Is he? Our first
Zach,
retirement
out.
of quality. That's... He didn't get to put in a time. That's got to be... That's got to be such a disappointment.
Yeah, he spun, tried to get himself back round and just accelerated into the barrier.
And it's just Dubsy with boiling tires who like can't
Eli
get any traction. Oh, that's a great lap from Eli there. But
so we've got now it's the Mercedes Academy taking over 1, 2, and 5 now.
But it is
Dan, the leader of Alpine, in 7th.
The Demolition Dan just went on his lap, so let's see, will he be able to top that? Will he be able to beat them? He just needs to go up by 3 tenths.
No, but Ouija goes up into 5th. Ouija goes up into 5th place now. The Mercedes.
A great lap from his last lap improvement. He's got like 1 second faster.
Yeah, he has. The Mercedes Academy now 1, 2, 5, 6. They're looking at the moment.
Ooh, and
so
that's
very strong for
and that's the Haas who spun round.
Luxulan.
Again, like in turn 13, like the long one that goes long round.
It's a really, really tough corner. And
it is.
Oh, times Koi. What's happened to Koi? Oh, nothing. Thought I saw someone in the wall there. Weird.
Let's see Dan now entering sector 2, almost down in sector 3. Let's see, he's... Ooh. Something happened to Dan. He's 6 seconds slower.
Yeah, Demolition Dan. Something must have happened. It's a full wet race.
Oh, that's gonna be... That's... Oh, God. That's gonna be a great starting at...
Slightly wet.
And it's a McLaren who is slow on the straights. Who is it? Let's see. And it's Kyan.
He's just getting himself... He's giving himself a gap to the car ahead to make sure that he doesn't get that dirty air and give himself the best chances he can.
Let's
currently
see.
Sitting in last, unfortunately for him.
Well, he hasn't been able to put in a time yet. It's just like Dubsy or Kopi. Kopi is on his lap right now. He got a 151 through sector 2. So, let's see what he can bring it. It's also...
Dan's retired in the pits.
As he thought, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to put in a better lap. It's also starting to rain a bit, so people are going to need to put in their final laps now. Or else they'll probably have to put... They won't improve anymore.
Or maybe it's because of the time left as well. When we get to see the time, Kopi goes up into P11 there. When we see the time, when's that going to come up then?
Dubsy also retiring in the pits. Didn't get to put in a lap.
Has binned it again in the same place.
Yeah, it's turn 13 that everyone needs to look at. But Skyan just put in a fastest sector 2.
Ooh. Skyan looking fast.
Skyan, the underdog maybe, perhaps. If he doesn't mess up turn 13, he doesn't. He goes on to the straight.
Yeah. He won tier 4 last week, so he could definitely put in a performance here. This is his proper race of the weekend because he didn't manage to get into the race for tier 4, so he'll be on a vengeance and be trying to help his academy out here for McLaren.
And there's as quality's over, right? Like everyone's putting in their final laps now.
Oh yeah, everyone's putting in their final laps because it's starting to rain. What time does Skyan get?
Skyan gets 10th. From like all the way down the grid to 10th, that's a great improvement.
NF Studio is currently 3 tenths up, Geordie Stan 2 tenths up, Kopi down.
Most
Guy
people
on,
now
just finished
going
it.
on their final laps as there's only 2 minutes left in this session.
Oh, keep hyper! He spun on the final corner. He was 3/10 up and he spun.
That's, yeah. It's just like the precision of every corner. Every corner is different on a circuit, and that makes it so challenging. But then it also makes everyone see how much skill you have.
Yeah, this track especially, it's one that every single corner on the track is a completely different challenge to the next. Every single one has different traction zones, different turning angles, everything is completely different at this track.
Ooh, and Skyon
you've just gotta adapt to it every time.
invalidates his lap as he was
He was
faster.
slightly up as well, yeah.
Yeah, he invalidated just before Sector 2 when he got a new fastest Sector 2 for himself, so that would be a new fastest Sector 2, I guess.
Yeah. Look what I've just noticed though. Kopi has retired and Dan and Lugdalen are on the exact same time.
Ooh.
Look,
Dan is now
exact
going
same.
on his hot lap, so let's see his final lap. Will he be able to put in something
Eli
nice?
is retired now. He doesn't think he can improve.
The social mute, I don't know, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna go for another lap? Is he gonna try to improve, or will he just like try? Do nothing. Yeah, that's
That's a
Kopi
shame
right
for
there.
Koi. Koi was up by 4/10 before he
And
invalidated his
also,
lap. He's now
Dubsy
pulled into it.
retiring. And there,
Lots of people retire it. Yeah, I think Dubsy actually might have crashed there. Because he didn't set a lap time. You'd think you'd at least try and set a lap time.
well,
Lam Royale currently up.
yeah, you're right. Let's see Kopi now in Sector 2. Oh, almost spins round at turn 10.
Ooh.
Now coming up to one of the
Gotta
most
be careful.
challenging corners, turn 12 and turn 13. But I don't know why there are two separate turns if it's just one long one. Oh, and he just keeps
No
it
idea.
straight. He should have gained a lot of time on that.
There, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. He just like kept
Dan
it
is smashing.
flat out. He just kept it flat out.
But he is down on his time currently, actually. In Sector 2, he was down. So, we'll see what time it is when he crosses the line.
See what can Dan bring? Oh, he goes slow into the final corner.
Oh, he's
He
down.
can't
He's down by
improve.
over a tenth. I think this is the end of quali, you know. Lugdalen just starting his
We have
lap.
30 more
I think this will be the
seconds,
end.
so everyone who doesn't get over, I think,
Lam Royale's not getting over. Geordie Stan would have been the last person to cross the line, but
the social
he
mute
decided to pull in.
invalidated, so did Deton. So now
Yeah,
it's just
so
Dan,
It's
and
just Dan and Lugdalen.
the battle for P9.
The guys that are on the exact same time currently, who can improve by even just 1,000th.
Exactly,
themselves
it's
ahead.
just 1,000 or 1,000,000th of a second. And they improve, they just get ahead of each other. Now everybody's finished their laps, let's see. Who gets
So
the
it should be
faster.
social mute on pole. Eli second.
Well,
Dan
anything can
third,
happen,
BG
right?
fourth.
Dan
Anything
sets
can
his
happen. Oh, he's
personal
up. Seven.
bests at turn sector 2.
7,000. I think that's not his personal best. I think that's the best. It's purple.
Was it? I didn't see that. Oh,
Oh, it's fine,
but no! He spins around! That's gonna be devastating.
Lugdalen also
And
does.
one-
Dan's gonna be ahead of Lugdalen. Dan's
they
gonna be
both
ahead of
bended
Lugdalen.
at
They
the
both spin.
same corner.
That's a shame.
It is, but it also makes it for. It also makes they were so close together. Their pace is like exactly the same on this track, so it makes for a great race.
We will see. It also depends who's going to be better in the wet as well.
Exactly.
So we'll have to
This
wait and
race
see.
is all gonna be 90% skill and 10% driving.
It is. Also, Ouija is he improved right at the end to gain one more place. He's up into P4. Look how well though the Mercedes Academy are doing. Marcus must be sitting in his chair thinking, "I've chosen well."
Okay, so
He's-
that brings it round. So the grid is P1 to the social mutes. That's actually a
PT
great
to
lap.
Eli.
With a what was it? A 1.30? Yeah, it's a 130.
Yeah.
130.6, and that's
a great lap.
That's 100th, 1/10th. I mean, ahead of P2, which is Eli, and then we have Demolition
Then
Dan and the
Dan.
Ferrari.
the winner of last race, Dan, though, in the last race, didn't have the greatest quali pace, and then it was his race pace that really helped him out.
Yes, it's
So
most of
watch
the
out for
time
him
people
during the
are better
race.
at racing and battling than at actually qualifying.
Yeah, some people, though, you got to watch out, because we're just in the higher end of tiers, but these guys still don't really know the game too much. They're not pros at it in the slightest.
Yeah, like anything
So
could happen
could we
into
see
turn
some
1. There could
stupid
be one at the
moves?
back who like misses his breaking point and sends everyone in, like have Valtteri Bottas at Hungary.
Yeah, exactly. These guys don't know the game perfectly, and it is full wet.
It
Look
is
at that.
full wet, so anything could happen. Like,
Literally anything. I'm just gonna double check on the race director whether everyone's on the wets. Yeah, the game has put everyone on the wets. So
I really
that'll
hope
be the
this isn't
strategy
going
for
to be the
race.
same as Valtteri Bottas in Hungary, like a couple of
Let's
weeks
hope
ago.
not. Let's hope not.
Let's hope nobody locks up. I don't know. Do people play without ABS like in this tier?
Some people do. Some people do in this tier.
Yeah.
I was going to, and I'm in the tier below, but not to. Right then, we're about to start. In 1 second, we'll be able to get underway with the formation lap. We'll see how bad the how bad it is.
So
on the
now that
formation
you have
lap.
seen the quali grid, who do you think will be on the podium? I'm guessing the social mutes will be, I think, third. Demolition Dan will
No,
recover
I
to
think
second.
I think Social Mute's not going to be on the podium. Bold
Do you think he's
prediction.
gonna crash out?
Yeah, I think he's going to crash out. I think Eli is going to come third after spinning. I think Demolition Dan is going to win. I think Ouija's going to come second, and I think IFC Dan is going to come fourth. Now, actually seeing this.
So we went from a double Ferrari.
Double
well,
Ferrari. We had a 1-2 for Ferrari, then a 3-4 for Haas.
Yeah, 3-4 for Haas, and then the Aston Martin just came in with a great lap, who split him apart.
And then Eli got ahead.
Yeah.
And then you have Ouija in between the two Ferraris now as well, sharing the grid with Demolition Dan. Ouija tipped to be one of the guys fighting for the championship at the end of this. So he is going to put in a good performance today to make that happen. You've also got NF Studios backing up Eli there, very close as a teammate. Keep Hyper not too far back from his teammate either. So we've got some good teammate battles as Keep Hyper decides to spin. We've got some good teammate battles going on, and in terms of they're going to be able to help each other. In the top 7, we have 3 different teams, with Ouija being the odd man, but he is part of the
Ooh, and
academy.
there's how many is that? That's 4 people disqualified. Koji, Skyen, Koki, and Zach all disqualified.
Oh.
That's gonna be a big
They're going
one.
to be on freezing cold tyres by the start of this race, and Koppel almost losing it there. Koppel and Dan, obviously brothers, they'll be helping each other out as well.
I don't know, like, what would happen? Are they gonna do 1-stopper or 2-stopper?
It depends if it calms down. It depends if it calms down. Also, could you either get the mic further away from your mouth, or unplug it and replug it in again? For some reason, like, there's loads and loads of weird sounds coming out the mic at the same time as your voice.
It's weird.
Ferrari and Merc domination, as it should be.
Maybe. We'll see at the end of the race, won't it?
That is true, though, because the furthest up the next academy is P9. And then the next academy after that is 12th. So, yeah, it's a big gap. Anyway, we're about to get underway then. Last couple guys getting onto the grids. We're going to see the 5 lights. They're going to go off, and then they are going to slam on the accelerators and
Well, I don't
fly
think they would
towards
slam
turn
on it,
1.
because with all the wheel spin, they'll probably like spin around. I guess 2 people are gonna spin around on the start. Okay, let's see this. So it's 1, 2. Well, it's false lights.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's lights out.
no,
It
no, it's
wasn't.
not.
Then it's away
away
we go. And it's Kai
Social
again.
Mute gets
And it's a
all-white
social
start.
mood gets
Demolition
such a
Dan
good
with another
start.
wonderful start.
Let's go. What happens into
Demolition Dan,
turn 1?
Beautiful one. Eli got bogged down trying to go around the outside of Ouija currently. Can he hold it round the outside of Ouija? He's struggling. No, he can't. As Maurice sent it down the inside. Studios makes a move on his teammate down the inside of him. There's a big spin.
And there's collision. There's a collision.
And Luke Dillon. There's so many crashes. Oh, Slam hits the back of Luke Dillon.
Is that gonna be a
it's
safety
crazy.
car?
Oh, Sky spins and takes someone with him.
Oh my god, that's
Koppel's
Kopi who also spun
Eli
round.
Koppel again, Kopi's round,
And
Lugden round as well.
Skyen also going round. It's
Demolition Dan up to first place. It's a wonderful start from Demolition Dan. And just as we start Sector 2, he's in the lead of the race.
It's crazy. That's a crazy start from Demolition Dan. Starting from P3, now up in P1. Also Ouija third now. But Dan is all the way down in the 11th. He actually lost positions of the start.
Yeah, IFC Dan losing 2 positions there. Struggling a little bit. As Eli in 15th at the moment. He had the world's worst start and has just been bogged down.
Demolition Dan is going crazy. Now. He's already almost 1 second ahead of the guy behind.
Oh, we got a spinner again. Lugden.
Lugden again. Wow, that's such disappointment. He started in P10.
Yeah,
spun.
Looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
But, it's gone downhill.
He was in the middle of all the carnage going into turn 1, 2, and 3.
Deaton now going to make a move down the inside of Zach along the straight. Zach actually not fighting him at all there. Just going to allow
and there's a Haas, that's Koji going around. He resets the track.
Into the second last corner. Can he make it happen? Trying to go around the outside.
Koji resets the track. The stewards will need to look at that, but
Eli's still holding on.
We'll see.
No, he backs out. So close. As now, what's happened there? Studios and Hyper.
Demolition Dan, there's a glitch with the game. He's up in 7th, it says, but he's actually in 3rd. He's still ahead of
winning. Yeah. So at the moment, it's bringing everyone ahead of them. So these guys are in those positions. Astrojet has had to pull into pits. He got damaged. So did Kopi. It's a shame for them.
Long Laden is staying out. I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten damaged. He like hit the wall pretty solid.
He just kept on spinning. He managed to hold it out of the wall quite well. So lucky, I would say there. Possibly a tiny bit of skill, but mainly luck. Oh, is this Skyon? Skyon spun. Skyon has gone spinning.
It's just like, but like, can we just like look at Dan? Like, watch this. Dan is just demolishing everyone that's in his way.
It really is. Oh, your mic is really crackly. Don't know what's going on.
Either. I'll check it out.
Whoa. There's Lamb trying to hold off Sideshow Samuel here. Samuel. As Lamb still trying to hold on. Can Lamb hold on here? No, Samuel's going to get past. I did that last week. I called Samuel Daniel for some reason. Seems like I'm doing it again. Demolition Dan showing his prowess here, showing his skill. Absolutely smashing it. As Sideshow trying to make a move on Geordie now. Into the second last corner. Can he make that happen down the inside? Lamb, is he going to follow? Lamb's trying to follow him through. Can he make that happen? No, he can't.
Oh, and it's Gorgie.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. He makes it stick after Gorgie puts too much throttle on the exit and spins around.
Almost. He had to brake very, very hard to stop him from spinning there.
He did.
But somehow, after the first 3 laps, we've still got 20 drivers.
Which is I'm surprised about that. I thought like it was going to be much worse.
It looked like it was going to be crazy.
But I'm surprised why there isn't a safety car.
Social Mute hasn't looked too great this race, I have to say. He's been almost spinning a lot, but he's managed to keep his position. Ouija and Ruiz can't get past. And look at the positions that Samuel and Royale have gained. Look at that. And it's
Long Laden now pitting. Oh, and it's Astro spun it round in like second to last corner. Now Kopi going to overtake him. Down the inside goes Kopi.
Astro was struggling in the tier 4 race. No surprise he's struggling now, and it's a pain for him. It really, really is.
Yeah.
What I do know though is that Eli, Astrojet, Kopi, Koppel are all in a party together, so they'll be talking to each other now, and they will be
discussing some plans.
Sure that they're all doing the right thing. Thing is, they're not even in the same academy. They're just helping each other out. Oh, is that Deaton who spun? No, it's not. It's Koppel who spun. And Deaton, I think, as well.
That's horrible. It's just like, nah.
No, not Deaton.
Nobody wants to see people spin. It's
oh, Koppel spun again!
Yeah, his tires are boiling right now, and with the weather like spinning out, it's like
Kopi's
inevitable.
Teammate has spun.
And it's Langlada now overtaking Kopi back.
Oh, Eli's out! Eli's out of the race! Don't know
He
how that
spun
happened,
and that's a
but he's out.
VSC. A VSC deployed. What
VSC,
happened?
it's not full. No, it's full. It's full safety
It's a
car.
full safety car. It went from a virtual to a full safety car.
So that means that the guys who had to pit will be very happy now, and the guys who spun will be very happy as well. And I think lots of people will be coming in on for fresh wets, because you could possibly take the wets till the end now.
Well, I think, like, it's okay to say, like, that the first lap in, like, nobody retired. They, like, got until lap 3 before everyone died. So.
Somehow, we waited until lap 3 for someone to crash.
Did Zach
I don't know how
and
I
Deton
don't
make
know.
contact?
Eli managed to spin on the straight. So if you look where Astrojet is now, he kind of spun, and he was stopped here on the track. He was stopped like on the apex. So how was he crashed out on his right hand wheel?
I don't know, maybe like he got hit while he was going into the corner and then like...
Possibly hit on the inside wall there, because it's not too far away, but it's a weird one to crash out on, isn't it?
It is, like we'll need to watch the replays, like, to see what happened there, exactly. And there's a drive-through penalty for speeding on a safety car!
Mercedes
That's unlucky.
Oh, it's pain. It's pain for Mercedes. One just crashed, the other one is got a drive-through.
He could do the drive-through under safety car conditions, or is that not something?
No, you can't.
It used to be a thing, right, on the 2020 game?
No, you can't on
Really?
any of the games. Nope.
Oh.
Or in real life, you just can't serve it under the safety car. Unfortunately, you can put it into the pits, but it won't serve it.
Demolition Dan and the new wet wizard. Yeah, he probably is, looking at the stats right now.
He seriously seems... He was 3 seconds ahead going into the safety car. That's ridiculous. In 3 laps. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, when he's pitting! Demolition Dan is actually pitting. Is that take a gamble and go on...
Fresh
I don't know.
Or maybe he's going on the Inters.
If he's going on the Inters, he's getting a big gamble.
Sideshow,
which
also
I don't think is a good idea. And he is going onto the intermediate tires.
Oh, that's a gamble and a half. Maybe he thinks by the end of the safety car, it will be time.
I'm not sure about that, man. Maybe Jeff said different. Maybe the weather will change soon, and it will be. Yeah, there's multiple people now going off.
Immediately gone correct.
There's like everyone who is pitting is switching, so that's 3 on Inters now. Will they have the advantage, or will they just spin out?
So that's interesting. You've got one person who pitted on the wets. So
there's 4 out
every other person who's pitted has gone onto the Inters. Koppel now pitting. Will he go on to the
Oh, and that's a big lockup from Demolition Dan.
Oh, that won't help his tyres at all.
It won't.
We'll see how he... Keep watching him, see how he fares on this first lap. And if he seems to have okay grip, now it might be the case that by the end... So, also, Koppel going onto the Inters. Astrojet also pitting. Will he go on to the Inters?
But I think that it's wet, like, gives it more... It makes it more fun. But there's less battles because people are trying to be very careful.
They're trying to just survive the race.
Yeah,
the point, really.
Because...
Kopi is not pitted, that's interesting.
He hasn't, no, I think he's gonna try to... Well, he pitted like some laps earlier, but sooner or later he's gonna need to switch over into the Inters because now 7 people are onto the Inters gambling it.
Yeah, that kind of shows now. If 7 people are doing it, it must be the right tyre. It must be. There's no way that many people would have just gone, yeah, let's do this. What is interesting, though, is that the guys I said that are all in a party together, only one of them has taken the risk.
They did. Yes, you're right.
So, that's an interesting one there.
Actually, can we just look at Zach and Dubsy here? They managed to put everything together and get P9 and P10 from all the way onto the back of the grid.
Oh yeah, no,
when Zach is pitting.
Now. So Ruiz and Hyper pitting. They now know that was the right strategy to go onto the Inters.
They do now, but like, will Dubsy stay out and like keep his position? Will they keep
Look at
their
the waiting
position
line,
ahead,
slightly
or will they
higher.
pit and like make sure they're on the right tire set?
You see,
It has
you
looked
see,
like
I
the
would think you pit.
So
You just got to pit at this point. If it's the right strategy, you got to pit. Otherwise, you're kind of giving Demolition Dan the win, because Samuel, we've seen, is nowhere near as fast as Dan. Koi, kind of, but still nowhere near as fast as Dan. Skyon, nowhere near as fast as Dan. So they're kind of handing Demolition Dan the win.
They are, but maybe, just maybe, if they have a chance, it's just not the right time yet, and Demolition Dan will spin it around and lose positions. But
Maybe.
he is the new wet wizard, so we'll need to see what happens.
We will have to
Will
see.
he make it work? Will he be like Michael Schumacher at the German Grand Prix? I think it was a German Grand Prix.
message in the tier 3 chat saying you guys are insane sending it in the wet. So obviously people have been sending moves and still battling just as hard.
He's accusing people, like maybe someone tried to make a move on him, pushed him into the wall, and that's how he DNF'd.
Okay, so what's interesting is Skyon is set fastest sector 1 when he was coming onto the back of the safety car.
Oh, yeah.
So, does that mean that the into the right tyre now? Because
Maybe.
purple sector 1, that's a big deal.
But safety car is coming in this lap, probably, so everyone... Well,
No,
Lungladen and Kopi haven't formed up. They're like almost 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, Astrojet 18 behind at the moment. Actually, no, Astrojet 18 seconds behind Koppel.
But
and
actually,
Koppel's,
what
3
happened to
seconds
Kopi? He bit it? Yeah, he bit it this lap, so he went all the way back down.
He didn't pit, he just kept on spinning over and over again. He just couldn't get those right.
he boxed. His tires are new, fresh.
Oh, he did pit again. Oh, there we go. Mute's pitted. He knows it's time.
Mute is not risking anything. Maybe he's watching the stream and thinking, maybe I'll take the gamble as well.
And NF Studios has also decided to do it. So, yeah, it definitely is time now.
Top 3 is staying out on the wets, trying to keep their position, but as soon as safety car goes in, they will see the Inters are going to make a lot of time on them, and they will like drop.
Demolition Dan is going to absolutely eat them up.
But he also needs to be very, very careful, because maybe if he's pushing them, they'll spin into him, which makes him also get damaged or needing to retire.
He definitely needs to be careful. But if it's like the past Demolition Dan we've seen, we know that he will carve through this field like no man's business and get himself a lovely first place for the time being.
Well, we'll see that at the end of the lap, because safety car is coming in and everybody is...
Surely.
Everybody's on the intermediates except for the top 3, and the wets are 6 laps old. That's not that much. They won't be there much wear. But I think it was better if they pitted.
Much, much better if they pitted. They should have just taken the hit and pitted. Weird though that Ouija, he's one of the most experienced drivers on the grid.
Yes, but maybe he wants to take the gamble to stay out, because maybe it will start raining again.
You never know. You never know. But
it's only lap 7 and it's already drying up. Will that mean
it is coming in this lap?
Will that mean we might as well see we might as well see, how's it called, slicks coming on at the end of the race on the final laps, maybe?
We could. Zach, the boss, has to push. He's 11 seconds behind the pack currently. He's got a whole straight.
Oh, 5 seconds penalty for Dan. IFC Dan.
And NF Studios. I think they both hit each other, so...
Will there be damage? That would be horrible.
It will be NF Studios with the damage if there is. I don't think there is.
I don't want to call anything early, but Cope...
Oh, Littleton! What's happened to him? He just dropped down places. I think he tried to overtake.
And Lungladen gets 5 seconds, also gets Kopi. He hits into Kopi, and that makes Kopi have 5 seconds as well. That's horrible. Let's see. I'm gonna go on board with Demolition Dan on this restart.
The front guy's getting underway. Ouija will lead them off. Georgie...
Will he wait and just go on his own pace? Or will everybody be able to get away?
Now goes. He's gone for it. Geordie actually quite far behind him currently. Lamb Royale has spun.
And it's Dan not
Demolition Dan
losing
about
time to the cars ahead.
having to hold back Samuel. Samuel sends it on Demolition Dan. He gets touched, and Samuel, oh, he just holds on to it. Somehow, Samuel managed to save
and it's
that.
Demolition Dan who hits Dubsy. Dubsy pushes him.
And he's
Will that be damage?
Fair enough. Whoa, Samuel and Coy just hit each other there. Very, very close.
There seems that there's no damage on the car of Demolition Dan.
Overtaken by Ruiz, pretty much letting him through, actually, it looks like.
Oh, and
he sends it.
Yeah, that's somebody off the track. And that's pit lane exits for NFS Studios. Now, up to, how much penalties is it? He has 10 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, he did have he just served that drive through, I'm guessing. But,
oh, but you already see Demolition Dan is moving through the pack, going down the inside of Ouija.
About to get up into first place, he sends it down the inside, can he make it happen?
He makes it stick, he makes it stick. Oh, and there's somebody spun round! That's Daniel! No!
Demolition Dan in the win, in the leads, not in the win. As Coy now trying to make the move.
Are you jinxing Dan his win? Now you see, Dan is already
he's pushing him. What's he doing? He's going to be a double overtake for Coy. He slots the car through and he's spun.
No, that's no. Oh, and he hits in the wall. That's gonna be damage. That's gotta be.
Slightly, very, very slightly. Might have got away with it.
Maybe not. But you can see Demolition Dan. He is making up so many time on the cars behind him. He is absolutely going crazy.
How is he doing this? I don't understand how he's so fast in this wet.
Who knows? Maybe he practiced wets. He gets a 147, and his last time we had a fastest lap, it was around a 52 lap. So I think
how much faster the track is.
Exactly. And Ouija is now pitting. I think he's going on the intermediates as well.
Slow.
What happened? Let's see.
Coming in.
That's NFS Studios going slow in the second to last corner. It's a fastest sector 1 for Demolition Dan, actually.
Koppel been really, really helped out by this. He was struggling before, now up into P8. Same with his teammate in P11 now, right behind Dan. Whoa,
everyone has switched on to the intermediate tires, but last place, Dubsy stays out on the... I don't know, isn't he getting... He's pitting though. He's pitting.
They double stack,
no!
Royal was ahead of him.
Wait, is he going out? He's going out on wets. He's going out on wets again. He stays out on the wets.
Pits
for new wets.
Out the pits.
He isn't taking Jeff's advice to go on the intermediates. He takes out on wets.
He doesn't think it's time at all. Demolition Dan, 2 seconds in the lead now.
I don't want to call anything early, but I think Dan has this pretty much boxed up. It's ready to be shipped.
At this point. He really does at this point. Mute's going to try and make a move on Deaton. Down into the second last corner here. He's going to get close. Is he going to be close enough there? No, not quite close enough. No, he won't.
Skying up in P5.
He's smashing it. He's absolutely smashing it with it. After disappointing quali, strategy has really, really helped him out.
Dan putting in a 145.9, 50 on the dot.
Oh, Coy's catching again. It was 2 seconds a second ago.
Oh, let's see.
Now 1.6.
The social mute is getting close, but it's not close enough yet. Oh, let's see. It's the Ferrari. It's three Ferrari academies in the top 3.
It's amazing for them.
There's 2 Ferraris and 1 Haas.
They are absolutely smashing.
And there's another 3 seconds for NFS Studios. That's
not good for NF. He's struggling with those penalties. Now, Social Mute going to try and make a move on Deaton.
He is going down.
Oh! Maybe going to try and go around the outside. In the next corner, he goes so much on the curb. That was so risky. Why did he touch the curb there?
You can't touch curbs in China. That's one thing. Every curb here wants to kill you.
Every curb except from the final one on the inside.
Yeah. There's no apex you should take apart from the final one.
Literally nothing. Possibly this one as well here. Just
before that really long corner.
Going wide. He made a massive mistake there, gets a truckload of oversteer.
They're gonna be with 3 on the straight. Let's see. But Skyen is faster, it seems.
He got the better exit.
On the wet.
He got the better exit. Newt's now going to try and get himself.
Maybe. Maybe.
Will it be a double overtake?
Will it be a triple? Will it be?
Here?
Well, maybe. Oh no, he
Newt backs out.
Oh,
Deaton trying to go around the outside of
Skyen goes on the inside, almost touched the. Oh, but Social Mute takes advantage of them battling, so he gets ahead of. Oh, but that's a 3-second penalty.
Spawn, Astro Jet spawn. Astro Jet spawn in the Alpine.
Let's see. Wait. Let's see. Let's get back on a Social Mute. Will he go down the inside? He's going down the inside of turn 1. He makes it stick, but he got 3 seconds of penalty. So if he wants to do something, he has got to do. He got to be 3 seconds ahead of the guy behind him. So let's see. So it's 2 Ferraris up on the podium, and it's a Haas.
There's another corner coming up where you can't make an overtake. No, Skarn can't get a good exit. He's actually rinsing his ERS currently, Skarn.
Let's see. So it's Kopel and Dan now battling. Dan is gonna. Oh, maybe not. He passed. He backed out just at the last second. He was gonna send it down the inside of Kopel.
Battle of the Brothers here. If they crash into each other, there's going to be, I think, some fisticuffs in their home tonight.
Might as well, will
now Dan trying to catch Koppel now, pushing as hard as he possibly can to catch up to his brother and make that overtake happen. They're racing for pride, but they're also racing for their teams.
Kopi gets a better Kopel. Jesus, Kopel. Why do all the names like look at each other like look alike?
I know. Demolition Dan, IFC Dan.
Samuel, yeah, like it's completely. Oh, but Kopel goes wide on Dan.
He let him through.
Move.
He let him through there. You could.
They
tell
probably let that happen, and it's Kopel. Kopi.
Luigi gonna try and make a move on Lugdulan here. Can he make that happen?
Oh, and it's Zach round. Zach Boss is round in turn 13. And that makes Astrojet being able to pass now, going up P11.
Ouija is through on Lugdulan then. Ouija holding on to that position at the moment, just disappearing.
And it's Dubsy about to get lapped. That's... wouldn't say that's great for the Red Bull Academy. Yeah, it's definitely gonna take a little while to recover from this one. It's 2 Red Bulls on the
great day.
Both on the last, but it's both tier 4 drivers.
Oh,
right?
Someone spun. NF Studios has spun.
Oh, and he hit the wall also, and he resets to track.
Just about. He's got no damage. He's fine. He reset, which means a disqualification for NF Studios. Unfortunately, we caught it on stream, and he will be disqualified from the race. Zach now trying to catch up to Astrojet again after his spin. He's on the better compound tyres at the moment. Can he? Oh, no, he can't. He spun. He's out of the race, surely. No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He hits the wall pretty solid. But I don't know why would NFS reset to track if he's already down, all the way down the grid. There's no point in getting a disqualification if you're already that low. You should just like get on the track and deal with it.
Yeah, especially with the fact you're not lapped yet and all of that. There's not too much point. Will there be a safety car?
And it's Dubsy and Lamb now getting very close to each other, but there's no point racing because Dan.
No safety car. They just removed the car and they're all good.
I guess because there was no damage on track, the car was off the track. So
I guess so. Deaton gonna try and make a move on his teammate now for the 3rd or 4th time. Can he make the move happen? No, he can't still make the move happen.
Oh, but he is getting really close. Skyen goes a little bit wider. Oh, but that's a better exit than Deaton. Let's see this.
If there was DRS, Deaton would already be passed.
Oh, but let's go to the front.
Kopi.
Oh, no! That's gotta be gutting. Absolutely gutting for him.
Points. Kopi. Oh, it's a shame for him, man. It's such a shame, but unfortunately he has spun it.
It is horrible.
P12.
Well, is it 2 McLarens just going at each other? Like they should be working together.
Yeah, and now another person in their academy getting onto the back of them, and it's the academy leader. They don't want to take this guy out.
It's IFC Dan. He head of the McLaren Driver Academy.
We heard Dan last week saying that he was being the academy leader adds more pressure. And I think we've seen that today with the spins and pushing himself to the absolute limit when he didn't quite need to. That kind of thing. You can see the pressure kind of getting to him from time to time.
But if we look at this, Kobe is just Demolition Dan is just improving and improving. He's 4 seconds ahead of P2. Like,
and as soon as Ruiz starts fighting Koi, he's gonna get even further ahead.
We are not even halfway through the race, so anything could happen.
He could spin. He could crash out for all we know.
He
won't know until they cross the finish line what positions they're going to be in. I've seen people crash at the final corner of tracks before.
It's very painful, but it happens. It's very painful, but it happens.
Deaton possibly down the outside as Demolition Dan sets a new fastest lap. That's only 15 seconds behind.
Wait, let's see this. So it's Dan.
Deaton makes the move.
Oh!
Deaton, he's got the move done.
He does that without letting his teammates any warnings. He just goes down the outside, but no. Will Skyen try to send it inside?
Surely not. It's his teammate. There's no way he's going to do that. No,
he breaks earlier, and it's
will let
Dan.
Dan through. Dan looking faster at the moment. Surely we're going to let him
but
through.
Skyen. Dan is needing to slow down because Skyen and Deaton are having a little bit of a fight, isn't it?
Yes, it's now Dan though. Catching up, he's picking up the pace here. Can he make a move down into turn 4?
Is he gonna slide? Oh no! He almost hits the back of Skyen.
We now have an
Skyen spinning. He almost spun. He just he caught his car. He caught his car at the last second. Now Demolition Dan 4.3 seconds ahead.
Yeah, we now have a train actually forming for P2. Ruiz and Keep Hyper right behind Koi now. As Koi drifts around that corner there and has lost so much time, I think Ruiz is possibly...
It was from 1.3 to now only 500s, around 600s.
But look at the difference in ERS levels. Koi on 89%, Ruiz on 30.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
Ooh. Riaz is now getting very close. Ooh, and he almost spins around catching the car. He lost like some time on that for sure. Let's see on the straight. Ooh, he almost went over the curb, which would have spun him round.
Yeah, the curbs are deadly. That final curb, you need to take it to get the good run, but it is very dangerous.
But Kopi is kind of making a recovery. He's already back in P12.
He was down in P12 before. He's actually losing time to Ouija.
Oh, that's... Oh.
he spun down into P12 and...
I thought he was there, P14 or something.
Nice. He just spun down to 12
but,
and now it's actually being caught.
It's gotta be so disappointing for Lung Laden.
Yeah. Oh,
that's Daniel.
Hyper through.
And it's now Giordi. Oh, and he almost scares Giordi. I would have been scared so much.
Did he reset to track there?
No, he didn't reset the track, but he spun, and he was like almost into him. Yeah, it was ghosted.
Skyon! Again, really struggling with traction here is Skyon, and getting really weird out that one corner. And Koppel now right on his back. Can Koppel make a move?
Dan attacking Deaton.
Koppel is so close to the back of Skyon. He really needs to make this move for the Red Bull Academy. He's the only Red Bull Academy driver in the points currently. He needs this. He really needs this.
But let's see. Dan is now 5 seconds ahead, lapping Dubsy. He is just improving, but we won't wait if he's gonna. Sorry, we don't know if he's gonna win though.
We won't wait.
Shut up.
Don't worry, man.
Nobody clip that on stream. I'll find out where you live.
At least you didn't call the intimate tyres the intimate. Right. If you guys saw that stream,
Oh, and it's Dan going off track but catching his car. Staying P7.
Very good car control there. Very good. And actually hasn't lost
it's
the
Kopi and Lung Laden now going at each other just like in quali.
Skarn's pitted. That's interesting.
Has he? Maybe he's got damage? Has he got damage?
He didn't hit a wall. He did not hit a wall, so...
Is he getting a
the
lot
new
of wears or
tyres.
something? He's going with another
he's
set of
putting onto a new
intermediates.
set of inters. Because they were 10 laps old, in fairness, and inters don't last too long.
Well, I'm sure they could last up to 15 laps without any trouble.
Yeah,
So I
but
don't know what he's doing.
He has got a lot of oversteer though, hasn't he? So that will wear down the tyres quite quickly.
Ooh. And it's Keeper who overtakes
Samuel with fastest lap.
Also.
Samuel with fastest lap.
The one who was
He is
around
flying.
in the second to last corner. Last lap is now set a new fastest of the whole race.
Oh, Kopi! What's happened to Kopi? He's gone straight on. Oh no.
That's very, very
He's got no
disappointing.
damage. He's got no damage. Still sat in P12.
And it's NFS, like...
Oh, someone else has spun.
Oh, and that's Koppel.
Oh no.
It's the two
It seems like with the Red Bull
AlphaTauris.
guys, one of them makes a mistake, and then the other one follows.
It's
really
a
is.
bad day for the Rebel Academy in Tier 4. And Tier 3, I mean,
It really
sorry.
is. After the highs of a podium in Tier 4.
And that's
Every single
Labriel
driver finishing
hitting.
in the points for Tier 4. Every single one finishing the points. To now, only one driver in the points, and they're in P10. Dubsy has retired from the session in the pits.
Well, yeah. It's unlucky. I guess there's no point of staying out if you got any laps on the wets and you're like almost you're like literally a lap behind on everyone.
I think at Bahrain, if you guys watched the Tier 4 race at Bahrain, you would have seen me try and overtake everyone under safety car because I just got lapped and then a safety car came out.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah, you got disqualified, didn't you?
Yeah, you might as well try it. At that point, you get lapped. You've got to try everything you can to unlap yourself, and if you get disqualified, you get disqualified. You're already going to finish last, so what's the point, kind of thing. I get the feeling.
Like,
I really do.
NFS Studios should just retire because maybe he could now block people from getting points. Because he's overtaking Jordy, like, he's just slowing them down.
Kopi pitted, so that's why he got
Jordy.
Did he overtake him?
Yeah, he did overtake him, so he's just slowing down people behind him now. So it is actually just like pathetic at this point. Sorry if it's like being mean, but
no, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Koppel spun again.
Did he? Oh my God! It's really.
This time.
It's Koppel now out of the points.
Caleb, you're wrong. You weren't watching the stream. He came 10th, actually, Caleb. Ha.
Yes, but let's look at the front. It's actually Cody and Hyper. They're getting really close together, around 410 separated. But let's look at Dan. What has he eaten this morning? He's literally 7 seconds ahead.
He must have eaten his Weetabix.
Porridge.
Wait, have you not seen those adverts in England? Weetabix do adverts that say if you eat your Weetabix, you're gonna be really, really big and strong.
I haven't gone to England yet, so no.
Yeah,
I'm planning on doing it, but yeah.
Do come, it's a wonderful place.
I know it is, but like I'm pretty young still, so I can't travel alone.
Yeah, he must have eaten his Weetabix. Keep him big and strong.
But so let's take a look at this. So, Skyen pitted with his intermediates.
Yeah.
So
new intermediates.
When the intermediates were 10 laps, and Dan is already stretching them 12.
Yeah.
Everyone is going up into 10. And it's Koppel pitting. Koppel pitted.
Why is there yellow flag?
No, that's Koppel coming out of the pits.
Oh, must have been really, really slow coming out of the pits. So now there is no Red Bull driver in the points. After the highs of tier 4 and 5, they've come crashing back down to earth.
Are we the highest in tier 5?
Yeah, 5th place.
Really?
5th place for Caleb. So pretty decent for tier 5. As a podium in tier 4 as well. So been a pretty good couple days for Red Bull, and
yeah, I only got to score 1 point at Bahrain, but yesterday it wasn't a great day for me, as I just couldn't find pace anywhere, and I got stuck in a car just turn 1 and got body damage, which literally really like.
Yeah, that ruins your race.
Yeah, it did. So I thought like there's no reason in me racing anymore. I have too much drag and too much oversteer everywhere, so I'm just retiring.
Yeah, there is a. This track it punishes you. That's what it does.
It does. It
It
really
doesn't
does.
always create the best of racing, but it does punish you for your mistakes. You make a mistake, you're not catching up.
It
really.
is, but
Oh, he spun again! Kofi!
that's horrible.
The Sky on and NF Studios fighting here. NF Studios pulls into the pits, actually.
Is he retiring? Is he gonna retire in the pits? Has he gotten the memo that he's
No,
DNF?
I think he's going on to new intermediates.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's actually pitting. Yeah, new inters for him. He's got to serve a 5-second penalty, but after that, he will be on to some new tyres. Keep Hyper still staying near Koi. This is probably his one overtaking opportunity of the lap, but he gets a little bit of oversteer, and that will stop that.
But
got past NF because of his pit.
It's a very, very hard decision. I hate the decision.
He's done it again.
He has crossed the line. I think.
A second time.
I don't know. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to make a point? Is he trying to make a statement?
He just keeps on doing it. And he's going to be lapped soon as well. Look how close he is to being lapped.
Will he maybe try to slow down P1?
Well, no, you can't. You get ghosted.
Oh, he's ghosting on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if someone spins, it's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. What will we see happen?
We're racing for fun here. Keep Hyper still so close to Koi. He's gonna keep pushing and pushing, but he's struggling to stay near. He's struggling to keep that gap. Might be worth trying an undercut, because it seems like he is the fastest
With
driver.
only 8 laps remaining in this race, will Dan take the win? Or will he box for a new set of intermediates, because they're already 14 laps old? That's like the half of our race.
Pretty soon.
Or maybe he is risking it and he's taking care of he has taken care of his tires.
There's no way he's making the end here. And
I
taking
don't
care
know.
Of his tires when he's 7.3 seconds ahead.
Well, you never know. Maybe he isn't really pushing. He's just like driving. Like
maybe. We'll see.
Maybe he's just ultimate fast and he isn't even pushing yet. Maybe this is like.
Oh, Kofi's out.
Oh, that's horrible. That's awful.
Safety car.
And it's NFS going into the pits again.
Everyone will pit.
It's Kayim going onto the slick tires, and it's a safety car.
Oh. That's a risk and a half from Skyon.
Ooh, I don't know.
Skyon spinning. Ugh. I think NF is actually NF is going on to the inters again. So
that's kind of
taking the risk, I guess. He's not quite. He managed to catch it. And Kopi getting irritated there in the
this game, yeah, no, it's
accidentally closed Twitch. So Skyon really struggling on those tyres. I would think that Kopp will be able to gain a place on him soon, and possibly get himself close to the points.
And ooh, and it's Riaz. Riaz going on softs.
Same with Social Mute.
They are both gambling a lot
this time round. Will it be Ruiz, his teammate, who gets it right?
Ooh, but he gets penalized.
Ruiz, as he's trying to catch up.
Ruiz,
we'll see.
Ruiz gets a 3-second penalty.
Ooh, that's pain.
So does the Social Mute.
Ruiz here. Will Ruiz... See, everyone else pitting onto the slicks now. A lot of people... Dan's pulled onto the slicks. So maybe the slick's the right choice.
Well, maybe it is, but if people are gambling and it isn't after a safety car, they are gonna have a lot of trouble. It stopped raining, but that doesn't mean the track is dry.
It is still raining, actually. I think it is still raining.
It isn't. I don't see any raindrops falling anymore on the screen of Dan.
On the screen, there's loads of them.
Is
if
it?
you go on board and you look on their camera, there's loads and loads of them dripping down.
Well, there isn't any on
Dan's
Dan's
Ruiz
camera.
as well, who's so far away, so it's not spray.
Couple pitting.
Yeah, he's going on to the he'll be going on to soft.
What will Dan do?
In fairness,
Will
I
he
think
stay
it might have
out?
stopped raining actually. I think it has stopped raining. Or
Dan
it's
going
just lightly
alongside the
raining
safety car. What I've seen on social media, it's not a good plan to go right next to the safety car at the corner. So he'll just like.
No, it will spin you up into the air.
And
What
it's
is
Lab
interesting though
Royale.
is that unfortunately for NF Studios, look at how close he was to not being lapped. Look at Lamb and NF. Look how close they were to not being
But Dan
lapped.
is spinning, overtaking the safety car. He got disqualified.
Oh, he got disqualified. He overtook the safety car. That's
that
why.
makes no sense.
It does. He overtook the safety car. You can't just bomb it into the pits here because you do gain time on it.
Dan, no.
Dan, you've got to be more careful than that. You've got to be more careful than that. He wasn't careful.
He was
and
just
he's been
too
disqualified.
eager. He went onto the soft. He was too eager to like get out there and score those points. But as he went into the pits, he overtook the safety car way too early.
Yeah.
He thought he would get into the pits before he would get disqualified, but it isn't. He gets 3 seconds and he's out.
Scarn saying he got everyone onto the slicks. It's up to interpretation.
Jordi staying out on, like, it's Langladen and Jordi staying out on the intermediates just as Lamb and NFS. Yeah, he just pulled in on the pits. Langladen too, they're both pitting for the soft tire compound or medium even. We'll see.
Nearly everyone has gone wide at the place where Lewis Hamilton got stuck.
But
so
it's really unfortunate for Ferrari. Because they could have gotten a double podium.
Yeah.
They could have scored double points.
That honour is probably going to go to Aston Martin.
It is. It probably is.
Well, that's the only chance.
If
really,
Cody, what I've seen of him yet, like so far, it looks like he's pretty good at defending his position. Like no one can take his position. Like he was in third for the whole time in the whole race, or in second. It was second because he did it. Now. The social mute is ahead. Now the social mute is back in podium positions. He was qualified on pole, but we'll see what happens. Maybe everything can still happen. Will he overtake Rios?
Wait, how did Studios and Lamb manage to get back past the safety car?
They got green flagged.
Very lucky.
To lap, they got green flagged.
No,
but
you don't think it will in this.
Yeah.
Must have made use of a little glitch then or something to get themselves back through. If only I'd known that last.
I don't know, because the safety car was showing green lights, so that meant they could go through.
Oh, I think I know why. Because Dan pulled into the pits, they were then no longer, they weren't the leaders and were ahead of P2 and 3. So because Dan pulled into the pits, they were allowed through then, I think.
It's
so that will help.
I don't know what is NFS Studios doing. He went out on the intermediates again.
Is he stupid?
No, I think he's just trying to toy with everyone else behind him.
There's only one person behind him, and that's Lamb, who's 23 seconds behind.
Exactly. I don't know. Is he got maybe? Just maybe. It's gonna sound stupid, but maybe he's gonna cause another safety car just as this one goes in.
Maybe. He's going very wide there. His tyres looking freezing. Oh no, sorry, not freezing. Boiling. Watch out for Sideshow Samuel as well, because he set fastest lap earlier on.
Yes, he did.
Watch out for him.
But that was on the wets, and we're going onto dry tires, so let's see what happens.
Well, the man who got pole currently sitting in P2.
Exactly. We have a lineup of Rios and Social Mute, Cody, Hyper, and Beaton in P5.
Koi doesn't have penalties. So watch out for him as well. He doesn't have any penalties, which means that he could win this race.
Unless he spins. Let's see how. So it's.
Or gets penalty himself.
It's 3 seconds for both P1 and P2. Ooh, that's a tight one. Will Koji be able to take his win? It will be his first win.
Koi could. That would be his first win, because we've only had one race so far, and Demolition Dan won it.
That's the first one of the season
as well, so
So that's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
I don't think he took part in any others. It's Demolition Dan, because he won the first race, and because Jackson, who isn't actually taking part, came second, he might be able to keep himself still pretty much in the title fight for the time being.
It's
so
still
that would be good for him.
such a gutter.
No one will
for
run
Dan.
away with it. But it's a gutter. He could have got himself to 50 points. That would have really helped him against Jackson. But this will really help us in terms of entertainment. Now Ruiz is going to get us underway.
Ooh, the safety car. Let's see, will Riaz... Oh, he restarts it, but gets a lot of time already on the car behind. What will happen? Let's see.
No, Mute very, very close though. Mute gonna try and send something possibly. Yes, Mute gonna go down the inside now into turn one.
He makes
very,
it stick.
Long.
No, he won't. But now, Riaz is down the inside. He's down the inside. Oh my god. Oh, they make contact. They bang wheels.
Now down the straight. They bang wheels again. Yes, he's through. Social media.
But he's gonna go down. Oh my god. That's speed that he makes it stick. That's great. Oh, he takes it back. That's great. That's looking so nice. What a battle from these two.
From Social Mute. And now Koi right behind, looking for the move himself as Lamb Royale, the fastest lap on that soft compound tire.
Maybe the Ferraris are just good on the wets, but when it comes to slicks, he spins it around. His first spin.
And he's down into P4, out of the podium.
It's gonna be a double podium for Aston Martin. It looks like. Oh, and it's Riaz and it's Sideshow Samuel getting another set of penalties now with these 6.
Oh, he's down in P13. He's not really
I
good.
think.
No,
Koji, no.
Koi spun.
It's a one. Is this gonna be a 1-2 finish for Aston Martin? It might just be.
Based on how quick Deaton can catch up. Can Deaton get within that penalty range of Social Mute? Or can Ouija pass Deaton and do the same? It's going to be close.
Do you think it will be double podium?
It will be a double podium, I would think.
But not a 1-2.
And Ouija can do it, but I don't think so. It's Dan spins. Dan spins. Dan points.
It's Koji at 3 seconds. Another.
Oh, he's not even going to get points, I don't think, because Dan.
And NFS Studios is off the track once again.
And so is his spinning buddy, Lamb Royale.
And Skyon also going into the pits.
Gonna try and make a move? No.
Dan.
We could see McLaren podium here. We could see a 1-2 for Aston Martin, then McLaren in P3. Or we could see a Williams on the podium. We could see a whole...
Oh, but the 2 Haas behind are, I think, almost going to battle. Koji is already catching back up to the field.
Yeah, Koi, he dropped down to P11, and then Dan spun, so he got himself back up.
But I think Haas now has, they're going to be in the double point, but they could have gotten a podium.
They should get double points. They could have had double points.
It's just one of them was the smallest amount of the mistakes make the biggest impacts. Well, he's going full throttle. He does the same thing as he did last time, and he goes into the wall and breaks his wing.
No, he got massive damage though. That's it.
That's
he's not getting points.
That's just.
Deaton gets overtaken by Ouija. They're side by side going down into the hairpin. And Deaton makes the move on Ouija again. He holds on to position as Ouija now going to try and go around the outside into the final corner. Can he make it happen? No, he can't. He has to back out. Can Ouija now go into turn 1 on Deaton?
Koji
can he make this move happen? If he can, and then can catch up to Ruiz.
The DRS has been activated, so will we see the front 2 like switching positions once or twice during this race? Or we'll keep...
I would think so, they've got to work together here.
But I think the safe strategy for them right now is Hyper doesn't have any penalties, so he should drop a bit and like keep defending P2, so the guys behind get back.
Hyper needs to stay in P2.
Social Mute just needs to fly past the whole track to get ahead and out of the penalty zone.
Yeah, because if Social Mute happens to drop behind Hyper, it will then mean that Ruiz could then make the overtake, and that would be an overtake for position. So
yes,
he doesn't want that to happen
that will be the end of them then. It'll just like...
As Ouija now, very close to back of Deaton, he will be getting the DRS. down this next straight. Can he make the move here then? He is 4
Let's see.
tenths behind.
Oh, and there are a lot of people.
A little bit easy.
Oh.
Astrojet almost gets the DRS off him, but doesn't quite. It's Hyper overtakes.
It's Ouija. Ouija gets on Deton. Ouija gets on Deton. We'll go down the inside.
Yeah, Ouija. No.
No, he won't. He's still a little bit too far. But there is another DRS coming in, and that's Skyon. Once again, he's around.
Lamb Royale now up into P11. Ruiz sets fast.
Let's see this.
Ruiz
oh, Ouija almost spun.
On Hyper.
Ouija almost spun.
Very close.
What is gonna happen?
Be careful here.
He is pushing a bit too much, which makes him think. Ooh, but the Ferrari of Rios is getting real close to the two Aston Martins.
Ruiz is flying at the moment. He's trying to get more points.
If everything ends where it is right now, I think our podium. There's only 2 laps left. Holy!
There's only 2 laps left. It's been a very fast race. It's
really
fast.
It has.
And if you guys in the chat have any questions for the top 3 finishers at the end, put them in the chat, and yeah, we'll ask them.
Oh, but that would have been Koji's first win.
Yeah, it would have been his first win.
So gutting. Oh, so gutting. But yeah, no,
but
he
now,
looks like
Red Bull have a P7 driver.
They do.
So actually,
yeah,
looking all right.
Oh, and Ouija around.
Oh, Ouija! They got a P6 driver now.
That's P6. That's coming a little bit of a comeback. Is Koppel gonna be like Red Bull of the week?
Oh, is Koppel now gonna try and make a move on Astrojet? He's got the DRS, possibly P5.
Let's see who could get driver of the day. I am thinking of Deton. He started all the way down to P18 and he's now up to P4.
Oh no, corner. Koppel's gonna lose a position or 2. Or not, he holds on, and he's going to go down the inside of Astrojet into the final corner. Surely Astrojet pulls out. Yes, he does. So Koppel
my votes for driver of the day is definitely going to Deton. He's up 14 positions.
He's smashing it. Koppel now going to try and hold on. Can he? No, he can't at the moment. But the smart move for Koppel at the moment is
it's also Giorgi involving himself in the fight.
And Lugdalen, yeah. So it's a massive fight from P5 all the way down.
Oh, and there's a McLaren who's spun.
That's Skyon. He's out the race.
He retired. That's our 6th retirement this race.
Skyon, don't break your TV, mate.
Well,
he just put in the chat that he wants to break his TV.
Wait a second. Wait. There's 7 retirements actually because NFS is disqualified. He got a black flag. So.
NFS? Did he just get a black flag?
Well, no. He reset the track.
Oh yeah, true.
So we did get a black flag for that.
We'll have 7, technically 7 retirements.
I don't know for sure, but I think I saw somebody else earlier in the race, like, reset the track.
Well, we
but
didn't clip it.
I don't know who.
Oh, Koppel goes really, really wide.
Oh.
He manages to save it though, and it's not getting him any more time.
But like the thing is,
for it. Now,
we're on the final lap.
Second
Let's
last corner.
see this.
He's going to make the dive. Make sure he doesn't go wide this time. He sends it down into the final corner. Yes, he managed to make it happen. Oh,
it's a social mute going into P3. It's the 1 out of 1 to finish.
Oh, as Astrojet tries to make that happen, but no. Koppel gets P5.
Koppel gets P5. That's such a great performance. Wow. And it's going to be Samuel going into P9.
Then Ouija must have got another penalty.
He did. He get on the final corner. He got another 3 seconds. Which is such a bummer. He was pushing too hard on the final corner. He shouldn't have. This race has been a race of around. It's been 53 minutes, so that's a complete hour of racing.
Almost an hour, yeah.
Going from 2 safety cars, from full wets to intermediates, and then on the final safety car, everyone goes onto the slicks. With a lot of retirements.
You know, I think if there wasn't that final safety car, it would have been actually more. It might have been more interesting because then people would have chosen when they're going to pick.
To be honest, there could be 2 Ferraris upon that podium. There could be, but yeah, as we saw, Dan was a bit too pushy to go onto the new tires, so he overtook safety car and got disqualified.
IFC Dan, 20-second time penalty for ignoring
I don't really think he cares anymore.
No. As the NFC just
It's
crosses the line
such
to,
a
round it
bummer,
off.
but actually, let's see, driver's day is D-Ton. I actually agree with that, moving up from P18 all the way back up to P4. Here you see...
Koppel though. Koppel, although he qualified pretty much where he finished,
he did.
He was 20th
He went to the back
one.
of the grid like 3 times, but still recovered. I think he has a vote of driver of the day too. But let's see this. Here are our top finishers. We have Keeper Hyper, Riaz, and then we have Social
A double
News.
podium for Aston Martin. That is amazing.
It is, but it isn't a 1-2, which would have been much better. But still, greatly appreciated. Let's see this. It's Hyper, Riaz, Social Mute, D-Ton, Copal Strike, Astrojet, Jordi, Langladen, Luigi, and Samuel in the top 10. It's
all of them scoring points. Sideshow Samuel got very lucky that he got that. Koi set fastest lap, but won't get the point for it. All he's doing is taking away the point for everyone else, so it helped him keep more touch in the championship.
But let's see this again. So
we'll hear from the drivers. Mute, if you could allow your voice for the stream, that'd be perfect. Same with you, Ruiz, if you could allow your voice for the stream.
Sure. I'm lost.
And Keep Hyper has just joined as well.
Yes, that's
great. Keep Hyper, if you could allow your voice for the stream and just now. All right, we'll start off with Mute then.
Mute.
What happened on the final corner?
I understood going into the last corner and just ended up picking the penalty up.
It could have been a 1-2, but not quite. But still a 1-3. That was an amazing race.
It's still a double podium.
When you got that pole position, what was going through your head? Do you think you could win the race from there?
I didn't expect to get pole, in all honesty. I didn't think I had the genuine pace, but knowing that it was there was fair enough. I didn't realise at the time that it was going to rain in the race, and wet racing was... as you can tell, I'm out.
We could see you were
breath
struggling.
before feedback killed my hands. I was trying so hard to keep up, and I just couldn't. As soon as the rain stopped, I was able to stay equal.
Well, you managed to do it in the end. It was a P3 for you in the end. A podium. Congratulations on that. Double podium for Aston Martin. Obviously, with your teammate winning the race, we're showing you up today. But how does the podium feel?
Oh, it's good. It's a good start for a debut race. Anyway, I'm happy with that. I'm glad that Hyper got his first win as well on his debut as well. I'm happy that I could help him out a little bit, give him I fought him a little bit near the end, but on the second DRS attack, I just let him go.
What was the first thing that went through your head when you went over that last corner and you saw that you got another 3 seconds, which would have taken your 1-2 finish?
A bit gutted, but I still got third. So a podium for me. Still good, second or third.
I know exactly how he feels. I know exactly how he feels. It's happened to me before.
Ruiz has got a PTSD.
Yes.
Considering I was
Austria last season RRL.
Oh my god!
I say considering I spent most of the race during those wet conditions around 10 seconds behind everyone else in that top 4, I think I'll take that.
Yeah, I would if I were you as well. It's a wonderful race from you. You managed to do well, kept yourself in contention the whole time. Obviously, with Dan's disqualification, that helps you guys out, and that was a wonderful 1-3 for Aston Martin. Congratulations,
thank you.
Social.
And let's go to our Ferrari of the day, Riaz. Man, P2. How are you feeling?
Mixed, to be honest. I made quite a lot of mistakes in that race, which I'm not amazed at, but I mean P2, my debut race for in the IFC, I'll definitely take that, to be honest. Like I said though, I'm really gutted for Mute because, like I said previously, Austria last season, I went wide at the curb, penalty gave it up, penalty screwed me over, and yeah, went down to P3 when I was in P2 myself, and yeah, sorry about that, Mute, but it happens, doesn't it?
Hey, it's all good. I finished a podium. I'm taking that.
Fair play.
Everyone's taking a trophy home today.
And as well, midway through the race, I noticed that Keep Piper just found some pace from out of nowhere. He was basically up my gearbox, and I was thinking, hang on a minute, because I was battling
Yeah, we
with.
also realised that as well. He was nowhere, then suddenly he was everywhere.
Yeah, I was battling. I believe it was the Haas of Common Lions, I think it was. I was battling with him, and Key Piper just came out of nowhere. Fair play to him. He stayed the course, and yeah, he fully deserved that one in my opinion. If I may, I'd like to give a bit of info on my teammate's qualification as well. He went into the pits. He wanted to overtake the safety car just a little bit to try and get an edge coming out where he could, and yeah, it disqualified him for trying to overtake the safety car for some reason. Like it was.
I think it's because he did pass it going into the pit lane, and then
He went up too early.
Is that like well?
It's a thing, yeah.
It's a thing now, is it? Because he's done it. Yeah, like it's a bit of a strange
not
one.
reversible because they don't know where he would have come, so unfortunately it has to stick.
That's
a shame for
of
him.
course.
But wonderful for you. It helps you get a podium. You would have got a podium anyway, but it gets you P2 instead of what would have been P3 if it was if he was to win, as he seemed so much faster, especially in the wet there. But you managed to salvage 18 points for Ferrari anyway, and help them out massively in that one. I'm sure that Tango and A1 will be very, very happy with your performance.
Yeah, Tango sent me a message straight after the race saying congrats, so grateful for that. I think the race in general though, like even from quali, I wasn't at my most confident. Like I think, well, rain permitted. Obviously, it came about 10 minutes towards the end, or 5 minutes actually. In my lap time, I could have found a good 4/10 because of my mistakes during my hot lap, and yeah, I could have gotten pole myself if spots and maybes, obviously. But I'll say congrats on you for getting that pole. But yeah, P2, sat happy as Larry with that. Yeah, definitely. I'll take that on to next week.
Yep, wonderful, wonderful race from you. P2, 18 points. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Let's now go up to the top step with Keep Hyper.
It's a win for you today. P3 for your teammate. How do you feel, man?
Oh, it is good. Yeah, I mean, I came into this and I'm not really that confident with China myself, so I was thinking like, P5 maybe at best. But then, I've come out of this and I'm on the top step, which is something
absolutely
never
destroyed the
happened.
competition today. You showed the real driver in you, and you showed there's much more potential in you that some people actually see.
Yeah, I mean, what did I start? I think I started P5, but that I did have more of a wet setup on than a dry setup, and I've never been good over one lap. Like, I mean, when they put me in tier 3, it was over like the time trials and stuff. So, I came to in the race, and I mean, I've only ever got one P1 in a league race before, so it is amazing to be able to do it again, and to see obviously Mew at their P3 as well. It is a good feeling.
I had to shock my life when I did your
it.
Sorry,
it was a wonderful, wonderful race for you, Hyper. You managed to win it. 25 whole points for Aston Martin that you've contributed. It's a 40-point weekend for Aston Martin. Absolutely amazing. I've done my maths correct. But,
Round.
congratulations. Yeah, I think it's 40 points.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
it isn't.
40
It's 44.
How?
It's like 26 for the win.
Third place.
fastest lap as well, or
No. No.
Oh, yeah, no, he got
it
third,
was
not second.
Koi.
Yeah, my bad.
Koi that got
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place slightly.
fastest lap. What were you thinking when Koi spun? Because obviously that would have been a massive surprise for you guys, because he was fighting with you the whole time.
I mean, it's sad to see like your competitors spin out, isn't it? Like, because you always hope you can have like a good battle with them, that you can have a good race. But I mean, it's convenient. I was thinking, oh, what if he spins now? And he went and span it. So, it was convenient for me. Obviously, it helped me get the win.
It was perfect, yeah. And it got you your win. Congratulations on that. Really, really well done. Good luck in the next race.
Where is it next?
Oh.
Good question. It's Britain. It's Silverstone.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
gonna
not.
be your
not-
home
oh, no.
Grand Prix.
oh no,
Oh,
oh no.
Yeah, it's everyone's home Grand Prix. Woohoo!
Well, not mine, and I'm happy that it's not my home Grand Prix. Wish I had a better
dear.
track.
There goes.
I'm not finishing that
Nearly
race,
every-
please.
So not
Most
quite
people's
not
home
quite
Grand
mine,
Prix.
because I'm only a reserve, so I might not even be taking part. Depends on the numbers.
well.
Well,
I mean,
let's
I'd take it back to
focus.
Aston Martin.
Spa is getting closer, so I'm happy about that for sure.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Maybe-
Is it? Oh, is
maybe
it
I'll get my
Spa
first win,
after
maybe?
Silverstone?
No, it's not. It's like
Thank
Spa.
God, those were two worst tracks in the game.
What?
As far as, oh no, it's Singapore in between.
Spa is such a good track.
It's Singapore in between them.
It's personal
So,
preference.
if you don't,
Oh, who put
if you
Monaco
don't
in
like
the
Singapore
calendar?
as well, you've got three races in a row.
Oh, I keep eye for if I may. I remember last season. In the part, you got absolutely annihilated in RRL. I was behind you and someone just did a Ragunathon, went straight up the inside and bashed you into the wall. I was thinking,
Oh,
oh no.
Oh, and I still managed to
Oh,
get
Well,
points in that race
in
somehow.
round 6, that doesn't repeat.
Hope so.
Hope
Hope
in round
so.
6 that doesn't repeat. Yeah. IFC obviously cleaner than RRL, so it shouldn't happen. But
I'm not
You say
going to
so.
argue. I'm not going to argue it. It just is like.
right. Anyway, well done to you guys. Podium for all of you. Obviously, Hyper with the win. Congratulations to you guys. Really, really well done today. Aston Martin will be very happy with that one. Otmar Snafnauer will be jumping up and down like a lunatic, and Lawrence Stroll will probably still have a straight face because he always does. Right.
Absolutely.
We will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching this race. It was an absolutely crazy race. We thought Dan was going to win it the whole time. The freak disqualification screwed it for him. And Coy we thought then might win. He spun it. We never knew who was really going to win the race. Keep Hyper eventually managed to get it. He looked to be out of it. And he eventually got that win. So congratulations to every single person who managed to finish the race. Because in a wet China, that's an achievement in itself. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. We'll see you in the next one. And make sure to watch Tier 1 and Tier 2 tomorrow.